Started to rehearse for hours and hours upon hours until one single move was right, dancing until my feet would bleed or them go numb. There's so many times I would wake up sore, be like, should I go rehearse? Should I just take a break and let the body relax? Then the other part of my mind would be like, no, what would Michael do?
Ganz natürlich, im Flow, alle zusammen.
I remember looking in the mirror right before going on stage. I had the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and I had a couple moments to myself just saying like, wow, I'm really here. There's no going back. It's time to go out there and put on the best show ever.
For years, fans have wanted to know what Michael Jackson was really like during the final chapter of his life.
Inside a California courtroom today, we heard new details about the chaotic scene around Michael Jackson as he lay dying.
My brother, legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday.
Michael Jackson died June 25th, 2009 from a drug overdose.
The district attorney has charged Dr. Conrad Murray with involuntary manslaughter.
Guilty.
While millions only remember the headlines, the court cases, and the tragedy, those closest to Michael remember something completely different.
This may I have
And now, his nephew Jaafar Jackson is beginning to share what those memories really mean to him.
Moonwalk, going into it, I didn't think it would be that hard. I knew it would be somewhat challenging, but not as hard as it came out to be. The flooring is important, the shoes you're wearing, and that was something new for me, being able to dance in loafers. And the more I studied his movements and looked at footage, it seemed as if it was a trick, illusion in that sense. And he was such a fan of that, of having that element of magic within a performance, to trick the audience to think it's something unusual going on.
As Michael's upcoming biopic continues to generate excitement around the world, Jaafar has spoken about how much this role means to him.
Are you singing Michael's songs? Are we getting a little of Michael or both? Or how does it work?
It was fun because when I was doing all the performances, I was actually singing out live in the microphone on top of Michael's track. So it's a blend of my vocal and Michael's. However, they edited both of my vocal and Michael's together. But even the moments where there's no backing track, it's actually me singing. The acapellas, which was really fun to do.
He has explained that this is more than simply acting. It is about honoring the uncle he knew and making sure the world remembers the real Michael Jackson. When Jaafar first accepted the role, many people wondered if anyone could truly become Michael Jackson. But after seeing the first images and behind-the-scenes footage, even members of the Jackson family admitted they were emotional.
A lot of people try to emulate Michael, which they do, a lot of them. He became Michael. I couldn't believe it. I got so emotional because he became Michael on that screen. It brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
Prince Jackson even revealed that the first time he saw Jaafar fully transformed into Michael, he was completely overwhelmed.
I think that my father is probably one of the most misunderstood people out there.
When I'm not on stage, I'm not as happy, and everything seems to be foreign to me.
Having the benefit of reliving it on set was a really, honestly, a therapeutic experience. I know when I finished reading the script early on, for me it felt like a culmination of who my dad was.
For Jaafar, playing Michael also meant learning about the final years of his uncle's life. Years that were filled with incredible pressure, endless rehearsals, and one final dream to perform once again.
I think the biggest misconception of your uncle is?
The biggest misconception? I would say that he wanted to be white. That's a big misconception, and that this film gives you that understanding of what that is, what that vitiligo played a part in his life, and not a lot of people really understand what that is.
Yes.
and he was dealing with that from an early age.
What would you hope that people get when they watch this film and they walk out of it feeling like?
Wow. I really hope that the audiences walk away with a true, deeper understanding of Michael, the human being, and to really take in those moments, regardless of the performances and those big, spectacle moments that we were familiar with, but really those moments that we haven't seen, behind closed doors, where if it's just a look he gives, or if it's a quiet moment that really allows you into his psyche, his soul. I hope they leave with a deeper understanding of how he was as a person.
Michael was preparing for what would become the This Is It concerts. Every rehearsal showed just how committed he still was to giving fans the best performance possible. Even though Michael was physically exhausted, those around him say his attention to detail never disappeared.
Okay, no second verse. Sorry. Okay, sorry. That was a mistake. There is no second verse. Sorry about that, you guys. First verse, ooh, then right to the bridge. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Sure.
That's why we have rehearsal.
There you go.
They say, why? Ooh, tell them. Hey!
Behind the stage lights, however, a very different story was unfolding. Courtroom testimony later revealed what happened during Michael's final hours inside his home.
My doctor told me this is a safe medicine. I said, it is not a safe medicine. I just called a friend of mine. It has a multitude of side effects. I mean, the last end result of this is death.
Now I can't move. It keeps me from sleeping at night. I can't sleep at night.
Michael Jackson was a drug addict, and he was a master at manipulation because I was manipulated by Michael. I did not enable him.
Bodyguard Alberto Alvarez described the heartbreaking scene inside the bedroom and the desperate attempts to save Michael's life.
Paramedic 33, what is your address of emergency?
Yes, sir. I need an ambulance as soon as possible, sir. Sir, we have a gentleman here that needs help, and he's not breathing yet. He's not breathing, and we're trying to pump him, but he's not breathing, sir.
Okay, how old is he?
He's 50 years old, sir.
The emergency call has since become one of the most emotional recordings connected to Michael's passing. Medical experts later explained that several critical mistakes were made before help finally arrived. After arriving at UCLA Medical Center, doctors continued fighting to save Michael. Sadly, despite every effort, the King of Pop was pronounced dead that afternoon. The news immediately shocked the entire world. Millions searched online for answers. Television stations interrupted their programming. Fans gathered outside hospitals, homes, and landmarks across the world. Only days later, Michael's memorial became one of the most watched events in television history. But even after his passing, Michael's voice continued speaking.